All right, what up, guys? Happy Sunday. Let's get to it. We are going into buying in the US dollar for this week. Number one thing I do want to touch base on is Wednesday, which is very important. The federal rate decision. Uh, well, okay, I don't know what's going on here. They plan on raising the rates by 75 bips. BPS. That's what it stands for, guys. From 2.5 to 3.25. That's gonna be pretty crazy because I don't think they're gonna be done raising rates. I plan to sell the US dollar index. I'm sorry. Who came down? So I plan to sell the US dollar index for this and kind of like what they did last time. So I don't, like I said, just be prepared for a lot of movements. There's going to be a lot of pullbacks, retracements, um, really choppiness, especially if you look at the 1 minute chart. I'm not something that I would do all based on the 1 minute chart, but I don't expect good news out of this because this just makes spending even more expensive, right? And try to raise though. Apologize, you guys. I had more stuff come my way. So this is very important. I want to talk about this because this is on Wednesday, right? The anticipation is the rates are gonna be going up regardless, right? We all know that. Now, the next question is, what's the Fed going to be doing? Are they going to raise rates again? I'm pretty sure they're going to keep raising rates, right? Because they keep talking about fighting this inflation. They haven't even come close to scratching the surface of fighting this inflation. That's my number one thing. So they have what was it? What was it? BOJ rate decision. I don't really care for that. Bank of England's rate decision. I probably get on that for sure. There's a lot of rate decisions this week. There is Powell's speeches on Friday, but that's not like that's like towards the end of New York sessions. That's at one. Um, give or take, based on his speech on closing in at the last few hours in New York session, can have a major impact over the weekend and also following through Sunday. So that could be a given factor. Like I said, I don't want to talk too much about that because my main trade and positioning myself is for Wednesday anyways. So we are buying the US dollar, looking for the US dollar to keep going. Maybe a possible 110 to 111. We'll see where it goes from there, but it's all on the weekly chart here. US 30, S&P, and NASDAQ are down. So looking for US 30 come down back to the wick of 30,500 and then maybe a possible move down to 30,000. S&P going down to 3,800 and then looking to break 3,700 and then maybe possible move below 3,700 to 3,600. 11,800 for a NAS 100 here. Looking for a break this weekly support at 11,000. And that's all I got. It breaks 11,000. And I'll be looking for all the way back down to 10,000 to 9,000 for NASDAQ here. There's NAS 100. Gold, I believe. Hold on. Hang on one sec. What the heck for gold here? What the heck is going on? Buying gold, yes, buying gold. Looking to buy gold, looking for gold to hit back to 1,700 and then upwards to 1,725 to 1,740, 1,750 from there. So I'm adding every $25. So it's at 1,675, looking for 1,700. That'd be my first take profit if you were in a weekly swing. And then after 1,700, we're looking for 1,725 to 1,750. Now, what's going to be tricky is that it did fall back pretty hard. It broke 1,680 quite a bit. So came all the way down 1,655. And see a daily chart here. Daily chart going back up. I'll be looking to buy that for sure. Yeah, that's why I was looking for 1700. It came down, it started at 1700, came all the way down to 1660, and then came even further down to 1655. So that's pretty substantial on the daily chart. So, but I'm not talking too much about the daily chart here. So UJ, looking for UJ to come down. I've been wanting this pair to come down. I can't make the pair come down. Okay, just remember that. All right, we can only anticipate so much. Now, this is another doji candle. The two wicks on top, the two candle wicks on top have created the same resistance price at 145. I'm just rounding off to 145 here. So very clear to see where this is going. Me personally, I'm looking to sell this back down to 141 to 140. And then from there, don't get too caught up. It might end up retracing back up from 140. If it does break down even lower, great. That'd be a good turnaround for it to downtrend, create a new create the downtrend. And I'd be looking for a possible reversal. If this isn't a reversal price for this pair, then it's just gonna keep going up. Who knows? Yeah. We have previous doji candles from here, all this right here, right? All this, right? Even here, right? I mean, even all the way down here too. If we were just counting doji candles, every time it created so much resistance or it fell back, it came up and create a newer high. This is like the third time, I believe. Yeah. No, this would be the fourth time. So this is the fourth time it's created a new high. So let me do this. 1, 2, 3. This is the fourth time, but this fourth time, this is a lot. There's a lot of resistance at 145 here. It's rejected twice, mainly on the weekly. So we'll see how this really plays out. And this could be a possible reversal. I'm not saying it is because every time I feel like it is a reversal, it ends up going back up. So I don't want to talk too much about this pair. This is not my favorite pair anymore, just letting you guys know. All right, so the pound. I apologize. Checking. Selling the pound. Selling euro. Buying euro British pound. Looking for the pound to break 113 down to 112 to 111. Okay, it's too much. It's broken. It's already broken down a lot of the support already, and it's already below, the lowest price so far for what I've highlighted. So looking for it to break under 113 to 112. I don't know. The way this thing's been going has just been downtrending. It has never. I haven't seen a reversal on this pair yet, so it has to be a substantial move to even reverse to create an uptrend again. This is not an uptrend. This is not a reversal. It's just been downtrending ever since. Now, I had a retracement back up to 117, but it didn't sustain that. So remember that. Did not sustain the 117 price and ended up going back down. Euro British pound is going crazy up high. There's no weekly resistance until we come back to, what's this one? 89? Yeah, it comes back to 89. 89 to 90. So that would be the first target of the weekly resistance on the weekly swing is 89 to 90. Pretty substantial bullish move because the previous move was a doji candle and I was going to sell it. It did sell, just didn't sell enough. And I'm going up even higher. So don't get too caught up because it looks like it's going to do exactly what it did here. This was a doji candle, massive move up. This is a doji candle. And it could probably end up going right back up to a retest even higher. So don't get too caught up on doji candles. I like trading doji candle. It gives me a sense of where I want to go off of, spinning tops, reversals, the patterns of what the doji candle does for you. But it's been an on and off market pattern, and also you don't want to rely on one strategy based on candlesticks or even on certain price levels. So I don't want to get too caught up on that. It's a lot to explain. Things have shifted so much to a point. It's like you don't want to get too caught up on trying to understand the scenario of what's happening with that currency. That's the easy way I can say it, right? Fundamentals are going to play it out. Politics are in play. Central banks are going to do what they're going to do. Manipulation is always there. You know, we can only anticipate with the markets to a certain level of focus and attention and detail that we can do, right? So don't get too caught up. Euro. Selling euro back down to under its own value, under $1. And it is still downtrending. Came up to almost 102, got denied, came all the way back down to $1. So 1.00. I'm just looking for it to keep going down even further. I don't know when this thing's actually going to create a new reversal price. And what I mean by that is that when it's going to go back up, it's going to keep going up. It is not going to just go up and then the next thing ends up creating a new leg lower, like a new lower low going down. You guys get what I'm saying? So we're going to be selling this thing back to where it came from, which is 98. We'll see how that plays out. U-Swiss going up, looking for U-Swiss go to 97 to 97,500 and then 98. And that's all I got. We'll see where it goes from there. UK going up, nothing stopping UK. I can't believe this pair has not given up. But at the same time, let me check the price of oil. Oil prices are starting to go down. I have this weekly trend line set up, so if it does break this, UK is going to be on a major move. UK is going to keep going. There's no stopping. Now, it does have the same resistance price as right here at 133. And it's been rejected quite a bit here. So we'll see if it breaks above that. It could very well retest all the way back up to 145 and 146. And if it does come back to that, oh man, I'll be looking for a massive sell-off and going to be holding on that for a while. So, but it gets tricky at this price because there was rejection before previously. And if it doesn't come down and it keeps going up, then there's no stopping this pair. Yeah, and if Canada takes a dump on oil, because Canada's main export is oil, so we'll see how it plays out. Australia and New Zealand, we're going to be selling both these pairs. New Zealand is the weaker one. Looking for Australian dollar to come down to 66 to 65. And then for the final position here for New Zealand, I'd be looking for it to break down to 59 to 58, and maybe all the way back down where it started, which was it 56? Yeah, 56, but the wick has it set at 54, which is pretty crazy. So, but this was during the pandemic where every currency fell. So we'll see how this all plays out. So New Zealand is the weakest pair so far, along with Australian dollar. And then following that would be Euro. Euro is pretty dang weak too. So we'll see. Pound is weak too. I mean, the US dollar is still trending up. Who knows how far this pair is going to keep going for the US dollar to keep inflating itself. And Fed is the Federal Reserve is they're going to raise rates. There's no stopping that. They're going to raise rates. It's already a given factor. Now what's going to come is what's the press conference going to be? The press conference is 30 minutes after, right? Now I'm just going to trade just for the interest rate decision and then I'm done. I don't care for the press conference because that could backfire on some of the positions that you're trading. Okay. I do want to send out signals right before a press conference, but me personally, I think it's best if I wait till New York session is starting to close out and then I'll send out the new daily intraday signals because the market ends up going back and forth so much after the press conference. So there's a lot of mixed signals, mixed news, mixed vibes from the investors and retail traders, and there's just so much going on. Wednesday is going to be a big day. It's going to be all day New York sessions. Basically, that's the easy way I can say it. I would be fully prepared for that day, starting Tuesday night all the way till the closing of Wednesday, 4 p.m., 5 p.m. 4 p.m. for me, but 4 p.m. for Eastern time, and then 3 p.m. for me in Central time. So peace out, guys. We'll see you guys in chat group.